So what's interesting is I was going up this blind hill, and as I was coming to the crest, this camera detected the line of cars kind of already on the other side of the bottom of the hill, and I didn't see those cars, but when I stretched myself and looked, then I could see those cars, but the computer actually detected them before I did, and I'm a pretty tall guy. Well, even so, the camera's still a little higher than I am, so it does actually technically have a better vantage point than I do. Plus, the camera doesn't have blind spots unless, of course, it's dirty, but it can even detect if the windshield's dirty in front of the camera and will automatically put on the wipers. Okay, so here we go, traffic. It's kind of jerking back and forth and stop and go traffic. I feel like it could just go a constant 5 miles per hour because I'm probably annoying the people behind me because the car keeps coming to a sudden stop, even though we're just going like 5 miles an hour. It doesn't have to jerk to a stop. And I'm not steering, the car's steering itself, but I am pushing the power slightly just to keep a constant motion and a constant distance with the car next to me, otherwise it'll keep stopping going and annoy everybody behind me. But so far so good. And it's turning the wheel. We're at this intersection. Okay, kind of jerked a little bit there, but it's okay. Jerk there, but again, I wonder if there's nobody coming or going, so okay, I'm pushing the power. Whoa! Oh wow. Okay, yeah, so it accelerated, so it knew it was in the middle of an intersection and accelerated to get out of it. So that's interesting. So it does behave like a human, and it did stop in time, but that's crazy. So actually, I mean, technically it did do thing. It's just, I think it makes people uncomfortable who's outside the car and into the car because the car did it so suddenly. But technically, what it did was fine and safe. It was just, people don't expect the car to react and move that fast. So to me, that might be the one other 10% they need to work on, is maybe make the transitions more smooth. But I can understand, what are you doing? Oh, okay, suddenly jerked. Okay, you put the signal light on, which I don't even know where we're going. Are we going right? Let's see, oh, I guess so. I guess we are. Oh wow, see, because I don't know this area. The car actually knows where to go better than I do, because there's going to be a split at this intersection. We do need to go right, and you could theoretically go straight if you wanted to. So wow, that's impressive. As you can see, that's the place I'm talking about. There you go, and then here's the curve, and then there it is. There's a split, so I can detect the split. It can detect the line of cars. It can detect that traffic cop right there. It is pretty good, except see there's this gap here, so I'm closing this gap. Okay, the car is jerking the wheel. Okay, now it's smooth. Okay, now it's okay. But the problem is if the car does some weird maneuver, sometimes people might think you're drunk or something, so that's the problem. So that's why you always got to take over if the car does something a little strange. See, it doesn't really need the signal light here, but I guess it's doing it just in case. Plus, if we're going regular speed, then it would be fine, but it's just unnecessary in this situation. But it's not a safety issue. That's just annoying other drivers, I suppose. Let me see if I cancel it, what happens. Okay, it stops. But, okay. But I think it still turns left. As I get closer, then it might start the light again, I don't know. And it sees that traffic cop on the right, and oh, I should cancel the light again. Whoa, it's getting close to that car. Wow. Okay, I can see that traffic cop. Okay, I'm pushing, but it's steering. I haven't been steering the past, whatever, 5 minutes or whatever it is. I've been occasionally pushing the power just to close the gap, but other than that, I haven't had to use the brakes. Okay, what is it gonna do here? Okay, I'm pushing the power. Is it detecting it needs to turn left? It should. It sees that person there. Wow. Okay, it's steering. I'm not doing anything. But how does it handle this merging situation? It also depends on the other person. So it's very good at, okay, I don't know why, because I'm gonna merge right, not left. So okay, I'm gonna take over. It's just too dangerous. Okay, so I'm now driving because we were zippering, and I'm not sure it was programmed to zipper, but it also depends on if the other driver's going to let you go in. So but that's why they have to do modeling for decision making. What's the best decision here? Go straight, stop, slow down, what speed, what direction, and that has to compute all that, you know, within milliseconds. In every single millisecond, it has to take the data from the other person's car, which vector it's going, what direction, what speed is it going, is it accelerating? And because the other person is basically unpredictable because they're a person, right? But if everybody's driving a self-driving car, then actually all decisions are theoretically rational, and there shouldn't be any more accidents because all of the, unless there's some software issues that conflict. I guess some car manufacturers' software might make different decisions compared to other manufacturers, but theoretically there shouldn't be any accidents, and I think virtually traffic would pretty much disappear. Because if nothing else, we would go at a constant slow speed as opposed to stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. We kind of do now. So okay, so I'm now driving. I could let it take over though.